Hey, what's up everybody? It's Alexis Nickley with the Nickley Group. Today, what I want to discuss is things to be on the lookout for when you are viewing a potential home. So first, what I want to mention is no matter what home you go into, unless you do new construction and you build it from the ground up, no home is ever going to be 100% perfect. So keep in mind what makes your home is what you do to it after closing. That being said, homes go really quick in this market. So what I want to do is give you the information and items to double check when you are looking at a home so you can make a quick decision. So the first thing that you always want to look at is location. That's what we say in real estate all the time, right? Location, location, location. Either right before you go and look at the home or right after, drive through the area. Make sure that it fits your needs. Make sure that the Publix that you want is close enough. Make sure that your drive to work. Some people will drive to work to make sure that it's not too much traffic. Make sure that you're located in the school zone that you want. You can do anything, and I tell this to my clients all the time. You can completely change the house, but you can't pick it up and move it. So make sure when you're going to view the home that those important items that you want nearby are in fact nearby. Another thing that you definitely want to double check when you are viewing a potential home is the layout. So again, cosmetic changes are fairly easy. If the whole entire house is perfect, but the countertop is not and it's in your budget, then that's something easy to change, right? But once you start knocking down walls and changing things around, that can get really expensive. So always double check the layout, walk through the property a couple times, make sure that it's exactly what you want. The next thing that is really important to check, it's going to be the age of a couple different items, okay? The first one is going to be the roof. So when you go out to a property, you'll most likely get a seller's disclosure that will have the age of the roof on it. But if not, make sure you have your realtor double check that information. When you are walking through the property, if you look up and you start seeing water stains all over the roof, that's an indicator that there's probably a roof leak going on. And you want to make sure that you've got a good roof because that is going to be an expensive repair after closing. So like I said, make sure you know the age and the condition of the roof. Another thing to look for age-wise is when you're in the property, look at the age of the AC unit. A lot of times when you are in a property, I think in a lot of homes in Florida, you can go into the garage or sometimes it's in a hallway closet. But if you look at the AC unit, it typically will have a sticker that will have the age on it. If it doesn't, again, just have your realtor double check on that. You want to make sure that it's also functioning property. If you're in the house and you happen to look at the thermostat and it says it's 72, but it feels like it's 90, that tells you that there may be something going on with the AC unit. Another thing, again, is the water heater. The water heater is typically located near the AC unit in that garage. And again, a lot of times it will have that sticker on it that will have the date on it. So make sure you double check the age of that. Another thing to check for is what type of electrical is in the home. So there are certain brands in the past that are tough to get insurance with, or it's not tough, it may just cost you a little bit more per month. But if you're tight in your budget, every penny counts. So double check the brand that is on the electrical panel. One of the most infamous ones that everybody talks about is Federal Pacific. It's really not a big deal to have to change out a panel anymore. It is what it is. And a lot of insurance companies can still insure it. Like I said, sometimes it's a little bit more each month. But again, that's one of those things that you just want to know about when you're putting in an offer on a home is the type of electrical. And along with that is the plumbing as well. You know, ask, is it polybutylene? Is it PEX plumbing? What is it? That way you can have that information. The next thing that I want to mention is the property on septic, okay? Septic is not bad, but here's what you want to know. You want to know if it's on septic because you're going to want to get a septic inspection. A septic inspection is separate from your regular home inspection. You actually have to go through a septic company in order to get that inspection done. So you're going to want to make sure that you're armed with that information. So once you do get under contract, that you're getting the inspections that you need for the home, because if something were to happen with the septic, that can be a costly item as well. And the last thing that I want to mention to you is this may not apply to everyone, but if the property has a pool, when you're out at the property, just look at the condition of the pool. If it looks like it's all rusted at the bottom, that may tell you that that pool may need to be resurfaced. If that is the case, that again can be another one of those expensive items, okay? When I say expensive items, by the way, I'm talking about a couple $1,000s. So if that is a lot to you, and some of these items are way more than a couple $1,000s. For example, a roof can be $5,000, $7,000, $10,000. You're gonna have to get a quote on your specific property to determine that. But that's the reason that I wanna make sure to bring up these items, because they are typically the higher priced items. The other thing along with the pool is if you go out to a property and let's say it's rained a ton the couple days before you went out to the property. Well, if you go out to the property and the pool level is really low, keep an eye on that. You may want to do a separate pool inspection because it could mean that you have a leak. So again, a home inspector, sometimes they will look at pools, sometimes they won't. You may want to confirm that with your realtor, but you may want to have a pool inspection done by a pool company who can come out and determine if there's a leak in the pool and give you a quote on that. So just keep in mind, again, these items they're not deal killers. A lot of times during the inspection period, these things come up, then you can negotiate them out. I just want to make sure you have the information and expectation ahead of time before you go into the property. It's a lot scarier going and getting an inspection without knowing that the AC is old, the water heater's old. It can start adding up to you and make you nervous. And sometimes it makes people just want to cancel. They don't even want to negotiate. But just remember, at the end of the day, yes, every single property here in Florida is as is. We do use the as is contract. The seller technically does not have to do anything, but it does not hurt to ask. And knowing all those things can help you decide on what you want to do moving forward. Also, at the end of the day, another good reason to check these items is so when you have an inspection, you can go up to the inspector and say, hey, I noticed that, the AC unit was old. Can you let me know if that's okay? Is it working functionally? Is it working properly? And what the inspector is going to do is they're going to explain out to you what's going on with the AC, right? Maybe it's working perfectly fine. Maybe there's nothing wrong with it. Maybe they'll just double check it and they find something else. It just helps for you to let the inspector know your concerns ahead of time. That way they can help you and educate you through the process. So there are plenty of other things that we can talk about today. If you guys have further questions, please let us know. If you are thinking about buying or selling a home in the future and you have questions on things to look out for when you're purchasing a property, you can actually reach us at the number that's posted, or you can go ahead and go to our website, thenicklygroup.com. Thanks. Bye, guys.